Talk about, man.
No, we can talk about it. No
okay.
It's fine.
Amir Khan just signed. First of all, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man.
Really? Getting back in the ring soon?
No, man.
You done?
No, man. I never. After I was 25, I had the passion for this. I just did it because I had good opportunities, and I did it on my own with no help, no manager, no real trainers, no nothing. So
how old are you now?
I'm 34.
34. Okay. So what's next?
Never been cut, never bled in any fight. I'm good.
Chef now?
No, I'm not a chef.
Okay.
I'm trying to be a businessman.
Oh, businessman. Like what? What type of business?
Real estate.
Real estate. Okay.
Yeah. Not selling real estate, just buy real estate.
That's how I made my millions. Real estate.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. That's how I got out the poorhouse. I was a teacher for 7 years.
Really?
Making $50,000 a year.
And now?
And now I got.
On my sleep. I've done okay. I'm okay. You know, a lot of fighters that were champions made some money. Where are they today? I've had a lot of good fights for sure on my own. And you know what? I never bled in any fight, and I was never cut in any fight, and I'm extremely proud of that because all these fighters, and I respect fighters that have been in big fights, can't even recognize them once they retire. So am I retired fully? Probably not yet, but I can't make the weight. I'm 190 right now.
Oh shit! You fought at 47.
I believe I should have fought at 54, 60 for the last couple years, but it is what it is.
You squeezed into it. I remember Earl Spence. You got it last week. Notice.
16 pounds in 2 days.
Yeah, I remember that fight.
Right here.
I remember. Yeah, I was here. I remember. And your last fight was against Amir Khan. And he just signed a contract.
Of course.
To fight Terrence Crawford.
So what you want to know? What happened that night? Is it coming?
No, I don't want to. No.
It's fine. I'll tell you what happened that night.
What happened?
Usually, am I the first fighter to lose under a minute that's a world-class fighter? No. How many great fighters lost in the first round?
Michael Spence, most notable. 91 seconds.
Michael Spence, David Tua versus
Peter Quill and David
Forget about
Jacob.
that. Okay, so I don't gotta go through a list. Or now people comparing boxing to MMA. Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo in 15 seconds. Does that mean that he's a shit fighter? No. Just you went in cold, and it's my fault. It's my fault. Unfortunately, I trained the hardest I ever did for that fight. But fuck, I expected.
You just should have cut 16 pounds in 3 days. It would have been good.
You know, I did better with Earl. I actually won the first round and a half with Earl in 2 day notice, and I was tired. But boxing, that's boxing. I didn't get a chance to get into the fight.
So let's talk about Amir Khan and Terrence Crawford. How do you like that fight?
You know what, Amir, and I told Amir after the fight, I said, man, you should try to get the Manny Pacquiao fight because you do good against southpaws. He's like, yeah, I know, I appreciate that. But Terrence Crawford, he's a beast right now. He's a strong southpaw. He's fast. He's not super fast, but he's very competitive. He always has to up one you every round. So in boxing, you never know what's gonna happen. He's done good with southpaws. He's reinvented himself many times. Can he do it again? I'm gonna say no.
So you got Terrence Crawford winning?
Yeah.
By stoppage or 12-round decision?
I'm gonna have to say late stoppage.
Late stoppage. Yeah. How about Mikey Garcia, Earl Spence? You was in the ring with Earl Spence.
Yeah.
First of all, how good is Earl Spence?
Well, let me just tell you, in 2 days I took that fight. It went by so quick. And I remember, I'm like, man, this guy's throwing me wicked body shots. Forget the headshots, because if you watch the fight, I was taking good headshots. I was fine. But the body shots, he sits down those shots, and he does a lot of damage. I don't know if Mikey's gonna like that. And Mikey's the tough guy. He's fighting, coming up 2 weight classes. There's a reason why there's weight classes in boxing. It's a tough fight for him. And he's a friend. He's been on my show, the Culinary Fighter that we did. But I'd be stupid to say that Earl is not gonna win.
Okay, now we have you picked both winners. Now let's talk about Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford.
Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Earl Spence wins this fight only because he's bigger and stronger, and he can take a punch. He proved that on the fight against when he fought Carl Brook. I'm like, if Earl Spence can take a punch, this guy's gonna be around for a while.
His body shots are really that bad? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
He says that. I'm telling you that. Like,
You felt them.
what do I care? No, yeah, they're for real. They're for real. I took them well. It's not like I never went down with a body shot, but I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck. Stop hitting me to the body. I prefer me hit me to the head. Fuck.
Appreciate your honesty. Talk about your show.
I just did season 1 for the public. I paid it out of my own pocket, hoping people would like it. I haven't shopped it around for a TV network to pick it up. I'm gonna try to shop it around. People enjoyed it. We had lots of subscribers on YouTube right away, and
what's your YouTube channel? The
Culinary Fighter.
Culinary Fighter.
I haven't done any posts in a while, but I'm gonna try to do season 2.
Okay.
So
appreciate you, Phil.
And to all you fighters out there, if you make $1 or $2, be smart, invest it. Surround yourself.
Do you have any investments now? You have any investments now?
I do okay. I have a few.
Okay, good. In Vegas?
No. I wish I would have bought here 6 years ago, 7 years ago. The housing market was very low. But I'm a foreign fighter, so I don't know how it works getting a mortgage.
You're in Canada getting
They want cash buyers here. So.
Where do you reside now? In Canada?
Canada, yeah.
Toronto?
Toronto, yeah.
Okay.
And actually, as a hobby, I'm gonna actually start managing some fighters. I got a manager.
Can you carry on your conversation?
I got a manager. I'm gonna manage some Italian fighters. I have some guys that I want to bring up to the United States. But I told them you gotta speak English.
Yeah, that's so
If you
important.
don't speak English, I'm not gonna be a fucking translator.
So important. So important. So important. You're doing smart, man. Continue your investment. Man, it's the way to go. No, they got me out the poorhouse.
And I'll tell you one thing. Here's a secret. Airbnb is the future of real estate.
You think so?
100%. If you buy property,
It's gonna be great.
Right.
I mean, it's gonna be
where there's tourists, Airbnb.
But thank God I live in Los Angeles, so I got a shot at it.
Awesome, man.
Appreciate you, Phil. Thank you for your time, man. Appreciate you, bro.
You do real estate.